FBO. We did everything you can think of: 135, maintenance, parts, aircraft sales, new airplane dealership. Today, we mostly have tenants that do many of those things. We have tenants that do maintenance, tenants that do flight schools, tenants that do charter. And the reason that's developed in our way over the years is that we found it very difficult to be good at all of those things. So we determined that the best way for us to survive was to, in many cases, I sold those departments to our former employees. And today we have about 450 people that work on our leasehold.
Aero-TV is brought to you by...
Today, there is an affordable, high-performance, easy-to-own and easy-to-operate very light jet designed with you in mind. Far less expensive than any other twin-engine jet to buy, it is also the least expensive to own and operate. It is the Eclipse 500, the jet that's easy to buy, easy to fly, and fun to own. The jet for you.
Now, back to Aero-TV.
As my last point, though, is that if we were still the little airport that just had a few guys that like to come fly on the weekends, Orlando would have gobbled our airport up long ago. Now that we understand, and I think that you should take back to your elected officials, we talk about the very light jets now that can operate on small airports. Chances are the next major employer that may want to come to your town to look at a new plant, he's not coming on the airline. He's coming on a fractional. He's coming in as turboprop. Maybe he's coming in as Saratoga to look at your community. And your elected officials should know that some of the most important people that can affect the future of your small town land at your airport.
Aero-TV is brought to you by... Cirrus aircraft have always been easy to fly. Now they're easier than ever to buy. A complete line of ownership programs gives you everything you need to purchase, trade, finance, lease, insure, and warranty your Cirrus. There's even an ownership program for non-pilots. The Cirrus Access Pilot can teach you how to fly, or fly the plane for you. Find out more at www.cirrusdesign.com. Cirrus, for the love of flying. Now, back to Aero-TV.
Shelley, I'd like to shift gears to a little bit to the situation that you have there in Houston.
Well, first of all, thank you very much, and I still think that some of my dad's opinions have transferred down into me. So there are several challenges that come with owning an airport. Some of the primary ones deal with the fact that we are competing against federally funded airports in a way. Some of the expenses that we had to pay property taxes. They publicly owned airports don't. We have to have a lot more insurance coverage because most publicly owned airports are self-insured. Those are just a couple of examples. We struggle to make sure that we provide the services and the top-notch quality that the pilots, such as yourselves, deserve. And but we do have a lot of issues that that hurt us. You know, when you come to our airport and buy fuel from us, those taxes go to help support other airports across the nation, which is a good thing, but then yet we have to be a little bit more efficient with our dollar and what gets spent where. So some of that infrastructure that we have that is aging, a 20-year-old runway, we have to put money back into our infrastructure to keep it a safe place for y'all to come in and enjoy. So those are just a few things. Of course, the biggest issue probably lies mostly around land use issues. Being a privately owned airport, we don't have the tools that a lot of publicly owned airports have access to, so it can be a little bit harder for us. What we try to do is we try to bring the community in together. We have Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. We have a lot of community activities that are held at the airport because we want them to see what the airport brings to the community. The 300 airplanes that are based here at West Houston Airport, they contribute a lot as well. They're loyal. They've been with us since the 1960s. A lot of them have, actually. And we've been very fortunate in that area to utilize those assets as a community, to support the community in a lot of other areas, not just in aviation. So those are a couple of issues there.